This segment is sponsored by Market One Economic and Community Development.
Market One is making a difference in terms of economic growth in Cass and Van Buren counties. Here to talk about Market One is Executive Director Zack Morris. Zack, good morning. It's Justin.
Hey, good morning, Justin. Glad to be here. Thanks for having me.
Did you text me this morning about what you were wearing?
Well, we did. We talked, and I'm glad we're on the same page.
We are, and we are certainly excited to learn about Market One. What is the mission of Market One?
So Market One's about three things. So we need to make sure that we have strong businesses who employ talented people in vibrant communities. And what we do as economic developers is we sit at the middle of those three things and make sure that they're in a symbiotic balance, meaning that no talent wants to live in a bad community, right? And no business wants to operate without talent. So those things have to work together.
What's the partnership like with Midwest Energy and Communications?
Well, in our business, you can't do anything without good partners. And having a partner like Midwest Energy Communications is important because over 5 years ago, our board set 7 priorities. And one of them was we want to make sure every business and home has high-speed internet. Now, at the time, that seemed like a crazy idea, Justin. I mean, how are we going to get it? It's very expensive. Rural communities are hard to get to. But Midwest Energy Communications said, we can do that. And they partnered with us on the Robin Grant program. And we're going to get 16,000 addresses in Southwest Michigan served with high-speed fiber optic internet.
Why is it important to develop rural communities?
Well, look, not everyone wants to live in a big city. And we know that if we want to grow our population in Southwest Michigan, that means that we have to have the amenities people want. And that includes high-speed internet. I mean, you think about what young person right now out there who's on summer break right now, like my kids, like my kids right now, who's sitting home and saying, we don't want high-speed internet? You know, no one does. So if we want to keep the young people in our community, we have to have it. And if we want to regain population so they can go to work in strong businesses, then we know that we need to have it.
How has technology evolved over your 5 years since you wanted to start this project here?
Well,
Zack?
the evolution of fiber optic internet has grown a lot. Now, that's the standard, by the way. So it used to be, I think the FCC had a standard of like 20 down and 5 up was the standard, and everyone laughed about that. Like, that's not a standard for high-speed internet. Now it's like a minimum of 100 down. And I know Midwest Energy right now is offering a gigabyte of internet up and down symmetrical speed. So the technology's grown a lot. Midwest Energy's investing in their network. By the way, $350 million they've invested in their network since 2015.
We all love internet. Nobody likes using their LTE, so we really like the internet.
Yeah.
How big is your team? Because it takes a village to do what you guys are doing.
Well, you're going to be surprised by this number. My team's 4 people.
That's it?
That's it. 4 people in Cass and Van Buren counties. We don't have a lot. That's why we have to have great partners, though, Justin, because we have to have great municipalities. We have to have our counties. We have to have partners like Midwest Energy who multiply our team.
If somebody's never been to Cass or Van Buren counties, how would you characterize those areas?
Well, I call it Americana. I grew up in small town of Decatur, go Raiders, and that community there, it's like all the other small towns. It's Americana, small town living. What you can find there is affordable homes. You can find great restaurants. We have a Brewers Coalition. So I know you're going to have some brewers on, right?
It's always good to talk about beer.
We like that. So, we have these amenities that everybody wants in these small little towns, and it's affordable to live there. So I think it's a great community. I didn't get very far, obviously, and I'm still here.
Where do you see Market One in 5 years?
Wow, 5 years. That's crazy. It's crazy to think about that because things change so fast. But right now we know that we have data centers that are coming on, right? I mean, talk about a phone right now in your pocket. Are you willing to go back 5 generations of megapixels on your camera? No one is, right?
Delete text back then, right?
Yeah, exactly. So data centers are growing. So we know we need to have our industrial sites ready throughout the area so that we can take on that investment. We also know that we need more housing in the area. So we need to continue to address the housing shortage that we have right now across the United States. Of course, we have it in Cass and Van Buren too. So we need to continue to have more housing units, industrial sites ready. We need to continue to make sure that the opportunities exist for young people. We want to continue to grow our existing companies and add more companies in for the companies that have left over the last 30 years. I mean, we all remember the heydays of manufacturing in Southwest Michigan. We need to bring that back.
Zach, what you're doing in the community is really special. Really do appreciate your time. I know you're busy. You only have 4 people on your team, and you made time for us today in Hometown Live. It means a lot.
It's worth it. You guys are doing good work in this program, telling what's going on in our community, and I appreciate it, Justin.
And nice purple shirt as well.
Yeah, sharp dresser.
For more information on Market One, check out your screen. Log on to market1.com or give Zach and his team a call at 269-215-4861.